So I was telling you about a mother who doesn't know that his son is already gone, is no more there. Although the body, the physical body of his son is there. You know, that is a mistake that we are doing, but what can we don't know otherwise anyway. You know, we look at you, look at me, you only see my body, you don't see what I really am. But I cannot blame you. How? Probably you never been told that you are more than that. You are more than your body. So you only see your body and your emotions. And that's it. This is, for many people, that is what you are. Your behavior, your experiences, your body, this is what you are. Nothing else exists. Also, even if they know that there is a soul, sometimes they talk about the soul. Even, let's take the Christians. The Christians, they know that there is a soul, but they never call themselves a soul. They never identify themselves with their true form, namely being the soul. They still are stuck in a person, with a person, because I'm just all this. It's just all me. Back to the mother who just only see the container of what used to host his son, the soul or whatever entity that was in that container, that they had connection to each other and love affection to each other. I repeat, love connection and love affection for each other. Why do I emphasize on love, affection for each other? That is what this video is all about. The son. This is what I've been getting. I know, because I know this person, this man personally. He also lynched me. He also tried his attacks on me. His name is Enrique. I will just very be plain and very forward. I remember our last encounter when because I was registered as his place, so my post and everything and official documents, they came to his place, and I got a letter from the court because of this. Still, it arrived at his place. He didn't want to give me this letter. He told me that I have a letter, but he said that I will give. I said, like, okay, normally we say, okay, let me schedule an appointment and I can come to you and you can give me the letter. No, he said, like, no, I'm not going to schedule any appointments. I'm not going to do any appointments. I will give you the letter when we see each other, somewhere around. Pass by. Zufällig. What is zufällig? If we by any chance we just meet somewhere and I have the letter with me, I will give it to you. But other than that, I'm not concerned. I said, like, what? You know, this is a letter from the court. It could be that they have a freeze date that they gave me and I have to react. And how often do we see each other? Once every 4 months? And this is what you want to give me, a letter in 4 months? That was just an attack. He tried many attacks, but I stayed cool all the time. This is how they do what they do. It's another of the whole story. Long story short, and I told him, hey, listen, I have now this, because we were communicating through emails, because he also blocked me on WhatsApp from one day to another without any fight, without anything. WhatsApp, Telegram, he just blocked me. And then I asked him via email, why did you block me? He said that it has nothing to do. It's not something personal. It has something to do with my organization, with my organizing work that I do. I didn't understand back then what that means, but I was also not concerned. I didn't care whether we are on WhatsApp or whether we just, because I'm a loner. So I also never really, unless the time that he was helping me to register my my business. I have nothing to do with him, really. So anyway, I said, listen, I have these emails. You have admitted that you have my letter, and you have admitted that you don't want to give me my letter. You want to give me my letter by any chance that it could be in 5 months' time? That cannot go down like that. I will take this, all these emails that we have corresponded with, to the police, and then I will come with the police to get my letter from you. So he told me, okay, come and get your letter tomorrow. I said, okay, tomorrow anyway I have to be in your place, in your area where you live. I have things to do, so I will, around this time I will come. So I came anyway. So, but I didn't meet him at home because at that place where I had to go, he was also there for some reasons. So he saw me. He just said, okay, wait there. I have your letter to. No. He said, I have your letter. And then I follow him to his car. He was running really. He didn't want it. He was making sure that he has a big gap between us. That's my light. He doesn't, because the last time that he tried to hug me, he got acquainted very first hand with my light. Yeah? My vibration. He ran to his car and then jump into his car and then drive towards me as I was walking towards him. And then he rolled all his window up and just opened a very small slide just to give me the letter inside like this. And as I took this letter, there was an attack on this letter. Very heavy energy. I felt it. And I know that energy by now, because that's the energy when the reptiles are giving me something, or that they're hacking me, or that they're trying, especially if they have an aim to attack me, they're shamans. Yeah? So this letter was prepared to carry that energy as a form of an attack to me. So how did I come to that? Anyway, so this Enrique guy, that was our last encounter, and I said like, hey, listen, because I told him that I'll come and get my letter, and then I will go to the rat house. What is the rat house? I will to the registering office, and I will go cancel my registration with you at your place, because I don't want to have any dealings with you ever again. With your, I didn't say with your person, I said with that being, because I know what you are. That's the time when I told him the truth. I know what you are, and I know your kind, and I've observed your behavior, although I didn't say anything and I didn't mind. But with this letter, with this maneuver, with this letter, I cut every tie that I have with you. That also means that even if I don't have a place where I can register myself at the moment, it's better than being registered at your place. And after that, I don't want to have any dealings with you. Never, ever. So, I took the letter, but for me, such attacks, I know how to go about it. In one bit, I did my light work. I cleansed myself. The energy is gone. And it's all good. The next day, I had to come in the city as well. In that city where he lives. And as I was walking with my dogs along the Ebro, I saw him coming with his dog on the other side, towards me. And then when he saw me, he just turned around very fast and called his dog, Tommy, come here, come, Tommy, come. But the dog knows my dogs. So the dog was running to my dogs, and he was freaking out. Not freaking out like he's angry, he was really terrified. And as he was calling the dog, he was running, literally running away from me. Running away. And the dog came, and then I just held my dog's back. And then that dog felt that, okay, you're not welcome anymore. He just ran back to him. And him, run. That was the last time I saw him. And he's the one who's now working on my on the information, giving my information to the group. But like I said, they are also behind my car, and he's the one also who gave the information to the group. They are behind my car. Like I said, they are working in shift. The raptors around me. They make sure that when one is gone to work, mostly the lady, the man is always at home. They have to keep the vibration. They have to hold the vibration, and they have to monitor me, what I'm doing with every move that I make. I'm being observed everywhere I go. It's like paparazzos. I never knew what the Hollywood stars are going through until now. Everywhere I go, I have raptors on my back. Around me. Around me. When I'm at home, they are always roaming about and when they just wait for me to just, as long as the moment that I jump in my car and drive my car, the SMS to the group, he's leaving, he's coming, and they know where I'm going, basically, in the city, Totosa. And then in the city, they mobilize each other, he's coming, and they know that city is not such a big city. They know where I go. Either I go to Lidl, or I go to Decathlon, or I go to get water, or I go walk along the Ebro, swim with my dogs. So they know where to find me. So they locate people. They send six people at the Ebro. They send 6 people at the place where I get water. They send 6 people at the Decathlon, just in case when I come there, they catch me. And they just literally hang around me. The aim is for them to keep their vibration, to hold the vibration, to be as dark as possible, so that because they have woken up to the reality that when I am there, there is something happening vibrationally in the city. So, and they have arranged, okay, we have to hold the vibration, we have to be dark as possible, and we have to stop him do what he's doing. So we have to be always around him. So there is always raptors around me, even at home. Like I said, I have these neighbors, you hear the chainsaws. And they're not cutting anything, like I said. There. And when that is not enough, it's too far, they roam around here. But they cannot hang around too long around me, because then it is really getting also dangerous for them vibrationally and the light. But they just roam around to me, probably to show me their presence. I don't know. Stay tuned. I will tell you about the mother who I forgot to talk about. The mother. There are many things to talk about, man. I forgot to talk about. I will come back with another video, and with my car too.